Hello, everyone, and thank you again for joining me on this new episode of The Boys Season 2. Okay, finally I'm back. If you are not following my Star Trek series, then you probably don't know why I stopped doing this. Doing much better now. Don't worry, nothing serious. But you can read everything in the description box below. So today's snack are just a couple of chocolate chip cookies and coffee. So, what about the last episode? So I still have a lot of questions, and don't get me wrong, I've been avoiding spoilers left and right. Twitter, I basically just silenced the boys. Um, on YouTube, I simply stop looking at thumbnails that contain anything about the boys because I've only seen the first episode, and I'm dying to finish finally the series because everyone's been speaking so well about it that I definitely need to check it out. Anyway, none of the questions I have been answered, like what happened to Butcher and Becca and Homelander. I just know that Butcher came back. Starlight and Huey are still seeing each other. They are not dating or anything. It apparently is super dangerous for them to meet. They're taking every precaution in order to do it. Um, I think that right now the person that is holding the worst weight right now is Starlight, considering that uh, she betrayed her own. She's waiting for A Train to wake up or to die. She wants to prove that Vought is evil. She doesn't have her mom anymore on her side. She doesn't have Huey with her. She doesn't have any support from the Seven. So she's totally on her own. And we just saw her how fake her life is. So she basically has nothing to stand on, and I think this is really um depressing. Like, you would definitely consider just stop doing what you're doing. She did something awful, like blackmailing this guy that was, probably a friend. So yeah, this is not good. Reigns died. What? Oh man, her death was awful. But now we have a new character, which is this girl Stormfront, and now we've got Stillwell's ex-assistant back on the cast, and now she's taking Stillwell's position, which I think it's a terrible idea. I mean, I don't know. She seemed to be uh, not strong enough to stand up to someone like Homelander, and that's why Homelander brought her in, because he could manipulate her. But I don't know if there's a deeper, more ambitious woman there. Could be, So I'm kind of excited to see if we're gonna explore a little more about her. I loved her in Fear the Walking Dead, so I really want to see more about this girl. So let's see what else is happening. So he can recall correctly what happened. So he remembers her. Carl Urban is so good looking.
A pin, anything.
It. Oh. No. Oh. Run. Ah, Reigns. What, she can type in her language in the computer and then get Google Translate?
Oh. That's okay. We'll,
But didn't the kid have red eyes when... That was a different kid, by the way, but he had red eyes.
Okay.
He just killed someone. You can't do that.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here.
Not precisely. I know this woman, but I can't remember where I've seen her.
Hey, guys.
That's a lot of Fresca.
How's it going?
See, you're just inhibited by suppressive energy. That's it.
Just gotta.
Oh wow, that's actually cool.
I have a family emergency too.
Reading from the book of Revelations, God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes and your friends to help you carry him. In the name of Christ, amen.
Do you send fruit baskets to funerals?
I assume you sent the edible arrangement?
Deluxe bereavement
Oh.
with white chocolate dip pipe.
Bro, we gotta talk. No, you gotta look at us. Look at us. Suit.
She would have laughed.
Because that's what you do. You imagine women will laugh at us, so you humiliate them first.
Oh.
That's not true.
You can't accept your own body, so you violate theirs.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Wow.
Hey. Proud of her.
But it's helping. Like, he's really facing his real self and the real reasons for why he is the piece of shit he is. Wow. But she's so white.
See every crease in my ass. You can practically see up Starlight's uterus. You want to talk about girl power? Let's talk about getting some pockets. America really is lucky to have such a brave hero fighting for them. What if I told you he's right behind you?
Hey, here comes the A-Train! What's up?
Wow.
All right.
No.
Wow, welcome back.
Thanks. Thank you.
Storm. That's great. We were really
Can he
worried about you.
remember? This is the worst part. Does he not?
Do you play?
How does everyone feel about you helping your traitor fucking boyfriend escape? Or maybe you didn't mention that part.
Oh man.
Who did you mention that part to?
Oh no. He just got her in his pocket, and that's. Oh gosh, no.
Why don't you tell me what's in my boot?
Oh, she's quick. Oh, not again. What's with this guy in milk?
Homelander and I went to this Oscar party for 12 years a slave. He shutted me up all night. 2 days later, there's a fire in his office. They found his head in one room and his torso in another. What do you say?
My goodness.
I don't want him to do that to you.
Who?
That I've watched him do. Things he made me do.
Oh man. She's been protecting
Yeah,
her
exactly.
so much.
My dad and I, we never played catch in the yard. It's hard, Brian, being superior to every single other person on the planet. It's isolating. Gods should not have to feel that kind of pain.
Wow. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a dick. He's a dick, but he's really opening up to his son in his own twisted way. But yeah, he grew up in a lab, and you understand why he was brought up in a lab, because you could die just by getting close to a kid who still has no control over his powers. So we understood that from the first season, that he is the monster that he is because he didn't have a family. He didn't have maternal love or fatherly love. He just was alone, and he was in a cold place basically all his childhood. This opening up, he knows he's superior, and there's no denying that. Like, physically he is superior, and so it is isolating for the wrong reasons. People idolizes him. He knows he's not equal to them, And yet he never had anyone above him, like a mom or a dad, when to a certain point they're your superiors, you know? This is kind of difficult because in the end, even though that he's superhero, but he's a superhuman, but he's still human, you know, he has feelings. So yeah, this is wow.
I love you, son. Say it back.
I love you too.
This is nice.
I I refuse to feel sorry about Homelander. He's an asshole. There's part of me that can't stop feeling bad about him. He longs so badly to be loved for who he really is. You know, he thought he kind of had that with Stillwell because she knew exactly who he was and the kind of monster he was. And then the baby came and stole all the attention away from him. So that's why he hated the baby. Now he found somebody else, and that's the kid, obviously. He really wants to be loved, and this is a very tough thing. Wow.
Or do you think he'll fucking despise you?
And the good feeling's gone. Did I just see Queen Maeve? Oh. Deep down. That's horrifying. It's the brother? Oh, what an asshole. Oh. There's no way they could have survived that. They're dead.
You fuck off. Fuck you waiting for?
Even Huey can't believe it.
Kamiko is one of us. I'll find them.
I suppose you agree, don't you? Since your tongue is halfway up her ass. Jesus. It's like Huey's infected you both with a raging case of vagina.
What?
It's a knife.
At least he sees it that way.
Who we sexting?
What are you doing?
What do you care?
Here? Get out.
Why is that?
Because you killed your fucking girlfriend.
She knows.
Big, sad eyes while you did it. Fuck you.
She found the
Yes.
spot.
I looked at all those needles jammed into her arm at the same time. I mean, one of them actually shattered the bone. Did you know that? Would someone really know, say, if Sports Illustrated found out?
Oh, the money.
That.
Oh, she just turned all this around. And I love her boots.
さっきキャンプもその周りの全ての村も破壊した。どこも死体だらけさ。
Homelander or Black Noir? 'Cause he doesn't scream or anything. I thought she had super speed. Wow. Not a noise. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est? Far better run. Okay, so I decided to pass the analysis to another date because I had other things to do. So, about what happened with Butcher, this is my main concern. What happened to Butcher and Becca and Homelander? So, all I know so far is that Homelander somehow allowed Butcher to live. He knows that his living is going to be super difficult considering that now he's been sort of framed, and now people think that he killed Madeline, which didn't happen. Starlight, oh my goodness, she's going through so much right now. I mean, she just, with all the problems that she's going right now, A-Train's woken up and he remembers everything and he's trying to get her into his pocket, but now she kind of took Stormfront's advice about not being nice, to stop playing it nice and just be herself, and she just let go, and she happened to be incredibly smart. She outsmarted A-Train in his own game, and now they know that they are in each other's pocket. So I'm not considering that she has leverage here. She's just not in so much deep shit because she said it there. She will be dead by now if anyone knew. Now the deep, poor, the deep. I mean, I think this episode has been an incredible breakthrough for him. Since episode 1, he demonstrated he was a dick. Okay, from the very first moment, he demonstrated he was an abusive, you know, superhero who was a coward to a point, who had no idea what to do. But from day one, he was a dick to women. And now with this mushroom trip that, you know, courtesy of Eagle, he's talking to his own gills. He's now accepted that he's abusive to women because he is embarrassed of his own body. So he shames women before they get the chance to shame him. Now that Butcher has returned, they have already set up a plan with Mallory. They have to catch this terrorist that they saw on the security cameras on episode 1. Now, we learned that this superhero, or this super, because apparently he's more like a villain, is actually Kimiko's brother. So this is an important part of the story, I think, because there was a lot of drama in a couple of episodes in the first season about how she and her brother had been kidnapped by this sort of a terrorist group. And this same terrorist group is the one that brought him to the United States because Kimiko recognized the guy that was in the back door. I like the fact that they are more a team now, even though they may have their differences, like Butcher and Huey. The others are working to keep this team together. Well, that was it. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Boys Season 2, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless, and bye-bye.